our second contestant. It's been really great to have her in the department. Please welcome Suzanne Gay.
For being here. I'd just like to hear a shout from all the Salt Springers here tonight. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fill a room. So it's my pleasure to be here today and share in my musical process. It's been a lifelong process for me, and this is where I'm at now. And it's exciting to be able to share it with you for what it is. And this school has allowed me to explore all kinds of parts of music within myself, my strengths and weaknesses. It's been very humbling, very opening. And I'm just so grateful for this time and for everybody, all my comrades that shared it with me, and all my teachers. So I'm going to save my rambling because there's going to be a lot of that and maybe a bit of crying too. But we're going to do a welcoming song for you. And my first experience, my very first class here was the survey class with Myron. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, what have I got myself into here? And then it turned out to be the most amazing transformative course. And through that I learned about the history of jazz and where it came from, and the roots of it coming from the Africans being brought over from slavery over to here, and the coming together of African and European influences to create this music we call jazz. So to pay homage to where the music has come from, we're going to sing an African song. I'm going to say the word wrong, but it's a Shangaan language from the southern west part of Africa. And so my comrades were kind enough to learn African language for me. And I'd like to invite them out to sing this welcoming song. And I'm just going to read the translation for you. Good morning, visitor. How are you? How are those at home? All of us are fine. We welcome you. Feel comfortable while you're here, for visitors are always welcome. Take off your jacket. The mice would be dead if you were not here. Make yourself at home. So please help me welcome this group to come out and enjoy the first gay jazz club of Nanaimo. Matt, I love you and know you, Scotty Hills. That was really weird. You're in my heart, but we're sleeping. Wes, Carol, Rochelle, Kat, and Mercedes. Thanks so much, you guys. So I'm going to invite down band. I'm going to play a couple of tunes with these guys. I'm going to play one jazz tune. That's right, after my jazz degree, you get one jazz tune. But this is more an overall demonstration of all the musical parts that I've gotten from here. And while jazz has been a wonderful discovery, there's been many facets. But we are going to play one jazz tune, and I'd like to invite Chris Pedersen, Cyril, and Neil down. We're going to play Desert Air for you. And yeah, I hope you love it. When I started this, I had no idea about anything to do with jazz, and Pat Coleman asked me what jazz composers I knew. I was like, thinking back to my childhood, Natalie Cole, maybe Miles Davis. But it turns out that I really like Chick Corea and Bill Evans, and it was a hard choice between who I would pick. But anyways, you get Chick Corea. the next two songs you're going to hear are original compositions, and they're two-part one song, or one concept. And these were written, inspired from a dream that I had. And speaking of the gay club, I'm going to come out of the closet and tell you all that I'm a dreamer. And I have been since I was a wee tot. And one of my earliest memories is sitting in my loft with my sister and her asking me about my dreams. And ever since then, I've been paying attention. And a lot of crazy stuff happens in that part of my world. And I haven't known exactly how to share it. And there's a lot of really interesting stories and images along the way. And I'm wanting to find a way to share that in a way that can be received. And so, you guys have to listen to me talk for a while, just, get comfortable. So, a little background. When I started this program, it wasn't because I loved jazz or anything of the sort. It was amazing opportunity and timing. And it was my best and longest friend, Sarah, came up to me one day and she said, I've got this great idea. I'm going back to school and I'm going to get really into debt and it's going to be amazing. And you should come with me and we should live together and you should get into debt too. And they have this jazz program and I think there's room and you should just check it out. And this was in July. And in September, here I was. So then we moved in together and it turned out she was pregnant. So then we were back to school and pregnant. And it was amazing, and it was such a special time. And that's little Marina May. That's a lot happens in 4 years. We did a degree, and that's amazing. And during this time, with a new baby coming into the world, it made me think about a lot of things, and the environment, and just what's going on in the world. And this obviously affected my dream space. And so, I'd like to invite you all, we're on the West Coast, Ian, you have to do this too. I'd like to invite you all to close your eyes, and I'm going to tell you a little story. Because what I've done is painted a picture with the music. So you're in the atmosphere, and you can see the stars on the one side and the earth and the ground on the other side. And as you look down at the earth, there's smoke and there's flames and there's meteors coming down, hitting the earth. And out in the atmosphere, there's these two angels with golden wings, and they are the next generation. They are the children of tomorrow. And they are kicking the meteors out of the way. They're on the front lines. And you turn back to the earth and start to go down, down, down. And as you get closer, you can see the whole place is on fire. And there's smoke. And as you get closer, there's one tiny ribbon of blue. It's the last river. And as you get closer to the ground, you can hear the whisperings, the hurried whisperings of the king and his council. And they're the last ones left, and they've really messed it up. It's not just the meteors that have destroyed the earth, but their stewardship. And so their hurried whispers are because the righteous inhabitants and stewards of the earth are on their way back, and they're coming in a rumbling fury in the periphery. You can hear them coming. And then you are asked to sing the saddest song that ever was, which is a song for the children about the days when there used to be water. And so this dream inspired these next two songs. And we're going to start out in the atmosphere. And we're going to work our way into the rumblings and the approaching. And then the second song is the river song. And the river song is dedicated to Marina May. And so just imagine. applause to these gentlemen. They've been amazing, by the way. Like, Chris has played 7 recitals? It's insane, insane. Anyways, and same with Neil and Cyril. They've been really wonderful and a pleasure to work with you, so thanks for being here. Stole my scarf on. Set the mood because it's the river theme, right? So coming into this program, I'd only played classical music as a child, and my grandmother was my teacher. And I'd just like to thank her spirit. And her brother, Bert, made the effort to come all the way from Vancouver, and it really means a lot. Thank you for being here, Bert. It's like having Nans with me. Yeah. People don't really improvise much in the classical idiom anymore, which is too bad. So we're gonna just try and change that. And so I invited one of the classical students to improvise with me on this song, which is very brave of her. So thank you, Yana. I'd like you to come on down. So this is the water part of that dream, and it's a cycle. So we've got the sun rising, the rain falling, and I should warn you that you are in a room of thieves. That's right, I said it. Musicians are thieves because we steal ideas from everybody else and then make them our own. And so this song it's like a mashup. It's got little bits and pieces from all sorts of places. A little stolen piece from Beethoven, a little stolen piece from here and there, and original stuff as well. And the last little tiny theme in there is the first duet I ever learned with my Nana, so that's the ocean part, coming back home. So, thank you. Hope you enjoy. So my favorite class in this whole program was vocal jazz, actually. Even though I'm a piano major, I love singing, and I particularly love singing with other people, with friends. And so to close off the night, I would like to invite some chums down to sing with me, please. Measure twice, cut once.